Not getting a job does not determine your worth. You really don't know who's ever praying for your demise. If you look the part, you're gonna act the part. And I'm crying, it's gonna ruin my makeup. So I thought I would film this because I might want it one day, but I have a job interview tomorrow that I'm really excited about, and just kind of like thinking about how, like, not even 2 weeks ago, I was just so down, so kind of like hopeless and just not really in a good space at all, dealing a lot with depression. And coming off of that depression and really kind of seeing like I'm gonna say a 90-degree turn, not a complete 180. We're not there, but like a good 90 in the right direction. And, you know, this interview, like, even if I don't get the job, I think it's still a win for me that, you know, it's like, okay, you're doing something right. Like, someone wants to see you because of your skills and your experience. So when you're applying to these jobs, don't think like, oh, you can't do this. Don't be down on yourself, because you totally can. Someone has looked at you and they see your worth. So I need you to see your worth, you know? So, like, those 2 weeks ago when I was like really in the thick of it, in the thick of my depression, like, I don't know. I just didn't see this day coming so fast from that, even though it's like just an interview. Like, of course, you want it to go well, but I'm also trying to really kind of to not put too much stock into the job and being like, oh, you know, if I don't get it, I'll be so disappointed. I'm really just kind of taking it more of, if I don't get it, at least you got out into the like interviewing world. At least you got that opportunity. A lot of people don't get that opportunity. And so at least this will be like a stepping stone. It'll be practice, even networking. So I'm very excited. I feel like I should put this somewhere. But I feel like a lot of people do not, this is so bizarre. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize that I really do not like my job, my current position. And it's not that I don't like the company or the people, it's just that I do not like what I do. And, you know, I've said it before, I want to be way more creative. And I don't think I've ever really kind of conveyed how much it takes a toll on me, but it does, to a point where it's not even weird for me or abnormal for me to cry like 1 to 2 times a week, you know? And I just don't think that you shouldn't feel that way about your job. I do not think so. I want to love what I'm doing, and I'm not going to settle for anything less, because the alternative for me means sacrificing my mental health, and I will not do that. I refuse to do that, because I'm in that place right now, and seeing the road that I was going down is like very scary, you know? And I'm like so thankful that I do have an outlet, being YouTube and creating videos. But when it came to the point where it got so bad that I was so uninterested in doing YouTube videos and connecting with you guys, like, that was insane. And then, like, to think about the people that may not have an outlet, like, but I think if you're going through it, you have to like celebrate those small wins. And I know people are going to say it gets better, it gets better. Trust me, I understand that when people say it gets better and you're in the thick of it, you're just like, go away. Like, this is not what I want to hear right now. Life sucks right now. And that's like all I'm worried about. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Like, the future, it gets better. Like, go away. I totally get it, and I have definitely been there, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like still go do that. But that's it. This is my little thing. So I really just kind of came on here to document this and say, like, I have an interview tomorrow that I'm super excited about. I'm like nervous because I haven't interviewed in a minute, and the thought of this potentially being like my next step, in that like I'll actually be leaving this place that I'm currently working at, It's kind of scary. It's like scary that like, oh, you put these wheels into motion and things are happening now. That's kind of scary. Because I mean, for me, I really have an issue with getting out of my comfort zone. And so this is something that I'm so excited because I want more for myself. And I'm finally taking control of the situation as much as I possibly can, you know, from what is actually in my control. Watch, the next clip might actually be me coming back on here crying. Oh my gosh, but we'll see. We'll see. I know the lighting is terrible, but it's interview day, you guys. A little nervous. I'm trying to remind myself that, like, you got it. Just be natural. Just be you. Be truthful. And if you don't get it, then it wasn't meant for you. I'm trying to remind myself that in either way, that this is a win. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. But let me show you guys my outfit. So this is the fit for today. This blazer is from H&M. This top, ooh, where's this top from? I want to say it might be from Banana Republic. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. The pants are from Zara. They're super cute. And these shoes, I'm not exactly sure where the shoes are from, but they're so comfortable. They're literally like one of my favorite shoes to wear whenever I am wearing heels and for interviews. So I definitely wanted to keep it a little bit lighter and not go with black, just because I feel like when you do go lighter, it's a little bit more memorable than just wearing like all black or something. So I think I'm gonna like stop talking so I can fully prepare myself and head out the door. I will let you guys know how it goes. So I am back from the interview, and honestly, I think it went okay. I feel like it could have definitely gone better. It was very quick. Like, it was super quick. Well, not super, but it was, I would say maybe like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, like everything that I prepped for, like those typical questions, like what are your strengths and weaknesses? Why do you want to work here? Like, none of those questions were asked. And the only question that was asked was, tell me about yourself. And I didn't say what I wanted to say. I didn't convey what I wanted to convey. And I had practiced it like so many times, but hey, it is what it is. The company seems fantastic. The people seem fantastic. I would love to work there. I just feel okay. I don't feel particularly good about it. I don't feel particularly bad about it. It was just okay. So over it, like so over it. Like if I could quit today, I would. I just be like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. This is not it. Doesn't make me happy. And I really wish I could do that. I just hate it so much. It's like, yeah, like people are like, oh, well, you should be like thankful, grateful that you have a job. I've tried that. I've literally tried being like, okay, well, like at least you have a job. And you know what? It's not even that, like, I'm not thankful that I can do what I need to do, pay my bills and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, at what expense, you know? So, so I don't know. I don't think when you're going through something, when you're going through something and you're just like, I don't like my job is so soul crushing, and I am out here doing everything possible to get another job, and it's just like not panning out. You don't want to hear, well, at least you have a job. Like, yes, we all know things can be better, but don't invalidate someone's feelings. Like, that is absolutely trash. I hate that. I hate it so much. Like, yes, we get it, but like people are still allowed to have their feelings. I cannot look at that computer screen any longer. I don't know if I'm ready for what not getting this job would mean. I just need this chapter to be over. Last night, I did not get the best news. I did not get the job, which honestly sucks because I felt like it would have been a really good fit and I definitely would have been able to do the job. But you know, it is what it is. I guess there was a better candidate. Surprisingly, like, I didn't cry. I definitely held back my tears last night. Like, I was definitely teary-eyed, but I just didn't want to cry. Like, I didn't want to give oh, my voice. It's still early, y'all. It's still early. But I just didn't want to give it any power because out of how many rejections that is now, like, you know, it's not like I'm not a failure. That sort of, like, I just didn't want to do that. So back on the hunt, I don't know. Like, the whole job search process is just not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. I don't even know why I'm like playing with this thing, but my goal is to, you know, be out of this job by the time I go on my next trip in July, which is like the second week in July. I want to have another job secured because I feel like I'm trying to make a promise to myself that I will not have the second half of this year be like the first. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to go into the second half with so much negativity and uncertainty. Like, I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be crying every day and I want to be happy. Like, being this sad and depressed is not fun. Do not recommend. And I'm like literally over it. There's like only so much you can do. So I started this morning by applying to, I think, 2 jobs. Excuse me. Applying to 2 jobs. I think that that's kind of how I'm going to just start my day from here on out, is just apply to 1 job in the morning. At least it's like taking care of me and my future goals before I hop into whatever the work day holds for me. So today is like my second day doing that, and I feel like it's actually working out pretty well, knowing that like that's something that I can already cross off my list, and if I apply to more, then it's just bonus. I'm pretty much in good spirits today. I feel hopeful for the future and hopefully we'll be able to secure a job soon. Oh my god, you guys, happy Thursday? I think it's Thursday. But I have a job interview today at 12:30, so I'm gonna take it on my lunch break and I'm so excited. It's with a dream company and I'm just like, oh my god, if I get this, it's gonna be so amazing. So I'm really excited for that, but I'm also trying to go into it just being like, okay, well, if anything, this is a win again, and this is going to be my second practice at our interview. So fingers crossed. I learned that like the last interview that I did at that company, she said that, you know, she had 2 positions available, she would have hired me. So it was like, okay, I was top 2. So can I get to number 1? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But as you can see, like, makeup is already done. Just have to put on like some lip product, and then I'll probably touch up my hair a little bit. And then I am gonna wear this shirt. It's like a wrap shirt. It's really cute. So I'm gonna wear that shirt, and then this is the chaos that is my room at the current moment. I really just wanted to have a plain background, so I'll be sitting there, and of course the light's coming in that way, so that'll help as well. But it's 9 o'clock. I am chugging along through my work day. I'm going to try to get as much as I can done before the interview because I feel like I'm going to be like a little spacey afterwards. So Oh, I'm so excited. So freaking excited, you guys. Well, you guys, the interview is done. I think it went okay. I was definitely hit with some questions that I was not expecting. I don't know. I don't think it was like my best interview, but hey, the more practice you can get. But working at the company would be amazing. And just hearing, you know, from the interviewer that so many people love what they're doing, like that is what I'm looking for, what I'm craving. So we'll see. Do I feel confident about it? Not really. But then again, I felt confident, well, more confident about the last interview and didn't get it. So, but I will say that I have like a different perspective on things, especially from like talking to people. You know, I'm kind of at that point where like if it's meant to be, it'll be. And I think that definitely helps going into interviews. Like, yeah, be prepared as much as you possibly can, but just be honest in your interview, let it flow, and at the end of the day, like, if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, on to the next. Like, yes, the job application process sucks. It sucks so much, but I don't know, I don't think that you can let it defeat you, and I think I got to a point where it did defeat me, and that really just doesn't do anything for me anymore. Like, you know, not getting a job does not determine your worth. Remember that. Let me say that again. Not getting a job does not determine your worth. Like, it does not determine your worth, your value, none of that. Like, so don't put so much stock into that. Like, just let it be. Do all that you can, and then leave it up to God, the universe, whatever you believe in, and just keep it pushing, keep it cracking. Like, you know, at least you're trying to take control of your career, and there's a lot to be said for that. Y'all, so I totally was not going to pick up the camera today, but I just got some amazing news. So that job I interviewed for last week just let me know that I'm invited to second round interviews, and I am so excited. When I tell you I was like not expecting it, I literally had just got done filming on my lunch break. And this was like the first time that I actually opened up my emails today. And I was going and I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll hear back from them this week. And then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Like, if I got the job, they would probably call me. And I opened my email and there it was, you guys. There it was. I'm so freaking excited. Like, oh my gosh, when I tell you it would be a dream come true to work at this company, it would be a literal dream come true. And I honestly cannot wait for y'all to see this video for you to understand why I've been like so spotty and posting like real sporadically. Like, when this comes out, y'all will know. This is why there has not been a video up in like 2 weeks. I really kind of made the decision to focus more on the job search because that is my number one thing. I really do not want to go into the second half of this year at a job that doesn't really like align with what I want to do. I'm like thrilled, and I was talking about it with my mom because I literally tell her about like all of my wins, especially when it comes to this, because I know that she's someone on my side. And that is a tip, is that one, you really don't know who's ever praying for your demise. So on the whole job search, only let like a couple of people know, the people that you know are going to be rooting for you, because that is the energy that you want to put out into the universe. And then if you're religious, you know, those are the people that you want praying for you. You don't want those people that are secretly like, they're like in your face, like, yeah, go for you. And then secretly they want you to fail. Like, no. So actually, she's the only one that I've told that I applied to this job. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited, you guys. I just filmed this video for Parallel Apparel, which is Alicia Marie and Ashley Nicole's new line that I need to get edited and uploaded tomorrow. I am so excited for that video. Hopefully it turned out really well because I had to refilm it. That's what I was doing on my lunch break. So, oh my gosh, you guys. If this is it, I'm going to celebrate the win, but I'm not going to allow myself to like just start overthinking, you know. So you guys, it's interview day. I am so excited. Hopefully everything goes well. Fingers crossed. Like, I don't think y'all understand how much I want this job. So bad. So this is where I'll be interviewing facing that way, get all the natural light coming in from the window, and then I also have this thing right here, which will just be like another light source just in case it gets like cloudy or something. But yeah, we're interviewing here. This is the outfit. Yes, I actually do get dressed like from head to toe. So we have on a blazer, just a plain black shirt, some slacks, and then I actually do change my shoes for these interviews just because, I mean, you have to look the part. If you look the part, you're gonna act the part. So I'll be switching into probably some flats, and that'll be today's interview look. Wish me luck. So just got done with my interview, and I can honestly say, like, I'd be surprised if I got it, you know. You just like have that feeling. You just have that feeling. So telling myself if it doesn't work out, then I don't want to cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. But I'm just telling myself, like, if I don't get it, then, you know, wasn't meant to be. And I'm now I'm gonna cry. It's gonna ruin my makeup. But I'm now at the point where, like, it's just like, is working for myself gonna be like the best thing? Is trying to get this YouTube thing off the ground gonna be the best thing? Like, because it's like all this work that is being put into finding a job, and it's like, I don't know. I just don't think I got it. And I didn't think that I would feel like this, but the reality is, you know, it sucks. It sucks. So but it is 1:30. Have about like 30 more minutes for my lunch break, and yeah, I don't like it, but I will just send my emails and do what I need to do. Well, you guys, I definitely forgot to tell you guys about this. It kind of happened very sporadically, but I had another interview with the same company. It was third rounds, and I think that they're kind of just meeting with everyone, and that they'll make a decision within like the next month. Leaving the interview again, it was okay. Like, every single person that I meet with at the company, oh God, I don't do this. But every single person that I meet with at the company is absolutely amazing. And they love what they do. They love their company. They love the CEO, and it would be a dream to work there. But I don't know, the interview was just like, okay. I didn't leave it feeling very great. Long story short, I don't feel like I got it. Now I gotta like jump back on the horse. And you know what? That actually like sucks. Is another thing is just like you spend so much time interviewing, and it's just like to not get it, and it's like you don't know if you got it or not, but like I feel like I have a feeling I didn't get it. I don't want to interview anymore. I want that position. I want that position. Y'all, I know this lighting is trash right now, but I had to come on and tell you guys I got the job. Oh my gosh. What? Like, what is. Oh my gosh. So, needless to say, moving vlogs are coming. I'll be moving to Austin, which is kind of like a second home for me. And I'm so excited. The company is absolutely amazing. Like, everything that I wanted, this company has. Oh, I'm so happy. Y'all don't even understand. I'm so excited, so nervous. There's so much that I have to do. I have to find an apartment. Like, what? Like, when they told me, because they called me at like 7 p.m. at night, well, before they were like, hey, do you have time to chat? And I was like, oh God, they are not going to call me and tell me I didn't get this job. Like, they cannot do that. No. I'd rather you send me an email. And I was like, okay, well, maybe they're going to like ask a couple of questions or something. No, you guys. No. It was the job. So I'll start on August 2nd. They were like, we want to give you some time to move and everything. And the great thing is that I'll have work from home flexibility once they do go back into office. So they're going to be doing like 3 days in the office, 2 days at home, which is amazing. And another kicker, I get Juneteenth off, like, and 2 weeks off for Christmas. Like, I feel like I could cry. I really could cry. Like, this is what I've been wanting and praying and hoping for and manifesting for. And it's here. It's here. This is like my time to shine. I feel like I finally took back my life and my career. And I said I was not going to go into the second half of the year unhappy. And I feel like I'm there. I feel like I won't. I am so thankful. So grateful. Mm. Oh my